Welcome to Brawl Talk. Ryan, could you please?
But Danny, it's the summer of monsters!
That's right, Season 2, Summer of Monsters.
We've got a brand new chromatic brawler for you called Surge, and he's maybe one of the most unique brawlers we've ever made.
His main attack is kind of like a combination of Spike and Jean. You throw a projectile and then when it hits the enemy, it divides into other projectiles.
That's right, and his super is really interesting. Every time you use Surge's super, he upgrades himself, and his attacks become different, and he becomes stronger. You can do that a maximum of 3 times, but if you're defeated, you lose all those upgrades, so stay alive.
In addition, we have another exclusive skin in the pass. Before, we had only one, now we have 2.
And those exclusive skins are Super Ranger Brock and Mecha Paladin Surge.
Also, one quality of life change that you guys have been asking for. Now you can collect the rewards in any order you want.
That's right. Season 2, Summer of Monsters is starting on July 6th and will last 10 weeks.
Now Ryan, if I have like 1 million gold coins, what can I do with them now?
That's way too much gold, and here's how you're gonna spend it. Coming in this update, we've got True Silver and True Gold skins for the very coin-rich players. True Silver is gonna cost 10,000 coins, and True Gold costs 25,000. But if you want that gold skin, you've gotta buy the silver one first.
And to be able to buy it, you need to reach at least Power 9. So of course we're talking about monsters, but where are the monsters?
Coming in July, we have Mega Beetle Bee, King Crab Tick, and fighting those monsters is Streetwear Max. The Summer of Monsters wouldn't be complete without a new game mode.
We present to you Super City Rampage. You guys have been asking for a long time for a new PvE mode, which means that's brawlers against computer or AI. So now we are having 3 brawlers against another boss, and this boss is a big monster that wants to destroy the city, and you have to prevent that from happening by defeating the boss before, I think it's 2 minutes.
That's right, before the city gets destroyed.
Exactly.
Coming in this update, we're testing a new object on the map called the rope fence. This is kind of cool because you can shoot over it, but you can't walk through it. So it's sort of like water, but it can be destroyed like other wall tiles can.
And also, Hot Zone is here to stay.
You guys have been asking, Hot Zone is going into the rotation with maps and new quests. And we've got more pins, and pins will be available in battle starting with the update.
And also the trophy road got extended up to 50,000 trophies.
We cannot wait for the Summer of Monsters, and since you guys watched to the end, you get some special extra info. Crow and White Crow are getting a remodel in this update.
So don't forget to subscribe to get more awesome news like that.
And we will see you next time. Welcome to Brawl Talk.
Ryan, did you shrink us again?
Of course I did. We didn't want to leave you empty-handed for September, so we've brought you a mini update. This season is going to be all about a gift shop.
Which leads us to the new chromatic brawler, Colette.
Colette is a cashier in the gift shop, and she loves her job because she gets to collect all kinds of brawler items, and she's close to her favorite things in the world, the brawlers.
She's Piper's and Spike's biggest fan, at a certain point that starts to get a little creepy, like almost a stalker, I guess.
And her main attack is really interesting. This is a mechanic we have never done before. She deals a percentage of damage based on her target's health. So if she's attacking someone like El Primo, she'll do a lot of damage. But if she's attacking someone with a tiny bit of health, she'll do a tiny bit of damage. Except for boxes, where she'll do a flat rate.
And what's interesting about her super is that it's kind of similar like Bull. She runs across the map, but she returns to the starting point after that. And every brawler she hits on the way gets damage.
And in this gift shop mini update, we're of course getting gift shop skins.
And the brawlers will be using gift shop items.
Sandy's newest skin will be called Sugar Rush Sandy, and M's will be Super Fangirl M's. Finally, Spike will be getting a mask that changes every time you respawn.
Now for the pass skins, we are getting a Opal Star, beginning of the pass, and at the end, a new skin for Colette, which is Trixie Colette.
And that's not all. We've got 2 more. We have Lunar Sprout for the Moon Festival in Asia, as well as El Atomico for El Primo, which is for star points.
And together with this gift shop environment, we are also getting a Star Park team tutorial so we can welcome new players to the Star Park.
みんなどこへ向かってるのかって？ご説明しましょう。どうぞこちらへ。もう少し近くへ。ああ、近すぎ。投資をご検討中の皆さん、スターパークへようこそ。スターパークがどんな場所かって？もちろんユートピアですよ。喧嘩や争い事とは無縁の娯楽の世界です。悪いことなんて何一つ起きませんからね。一度お越しいただければ誰もがやみつきになります。皆さんのご協力があればスターパークは幸せの輪を広げて幼い日の心の傷だって癒すことができるでしょう。いやあ、子供たち、お見せしたいものはまだまだあります。楽しそうですね。もっとお見せしましょう。スターパーク、この魔法のような空間には従業員の血と汗と涙が注ぎ込まれています。たくさんの涙、たくさんの血。これは夢なのか？
Nope, it's real.
そう、現実だね。
More real than anything you can imagine.
想像するのはここまで。行動に移すなら今です。魔法がここに、幸せがここに。夢がここで生まれます。スターパークでは徹底管理されたテクノロジーにより皆さんの快楽や幻想への飽くなき欲望を叶え続けます。教育保安官は皆さんに幸せを届けるために寝る間も惜しんで働いております。
私たちは毎日ワクワクしながら仕事に励んでおります。
最先端のアトラクションを満喫しているこの幸せな家族をご覧ください。Have a nice trip! 家族で楽しめる園内の自然第一で設計されております。スターパークはただの遊園地ではありません。テレビ、シネマ、冷凍保存食を巻き込み、やがては世界的なエンターテインメント空間へと発展していくという概念そのものです。投資家の皆さん、聞いてください。 私はもう我慢できません。スターパークはまさに一生一度の投資チャンスです。皆さんの言い訳なんてどうでもいい。お金にはもう興味ないんですか？成功するのが怖いんですか？そして投資家の皆さん、幸せを阻むもの、そして最後にはこの絶好の投資の機会を逃す手はありませんよ。どうぞ。今日こそ幸せに値をつけてみましょう。ぜひご一緒に。スターパークへの投資は明るい未来への投資です。未来は流れ星のように輝いてます。
And this update also includes some quality of life changes. For example, you can now turn off bots in friendly matches.
Also, we are getting a free ping package in the Brawl Pass.
Plus a new match end screen that looks great.
We are getting new maps and also the return of old classic ones.
That's all for this mini update. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you next time in October. Holiday, get away. It's Brawl Pass Season 4.
Ryan, there's no time for songs because we have Brawl Talk.
Let's go! Brawl Pass Season 4 is called Holiday Getaway.
Takes me to the chromatic brawler Lou.
Lou is the newest brawler. He's the third member of Gale and Mr. P's trio. He is a happy robotic snow cone machine.
So for his main attack, he throws snow cones. Every time he hits the enemy gets a snow cone mark. If the enemy gets a certain number of snow cone marks, the enemy gets frozen for some seconds.
His super is throwing cold syrup all over the ground that makes it super slippery for enemy brawlers.
And two important changes for the chromatic brawler. So now you can only find it in box when you hit tier 30 in the pass. And also when you find it, it affects your drop rate chances like any other brawler.
And don't forget, collect your Season 1 rewards before Season 4 starts, otherwise we're gonna auto-collect them for you.
Now for the Brawl Pass skins, we are getting Bellhop Mike, which will be helping Mr. P around this Snowfell.
And of course, we've got an exclusive skin for Lou, King Lou.
And the cutest skins ever are coming back with our partnership with Line Friends.
We have Sally Nani, Choco Piper, and Coney Max.
True Gold and True Silver skins are getting more bling. And don't forget to get Challenger Code and the other World Finals offers to get us closer to our goal, which is $1 million prize pool. And everyone that get those offers will get the exclusive pin.
8 teams will be battling it out to become the one Brawl Stars World Champion. Check the description below for the link. You do not want to miss it. Tune in on November 21 and 22. And now let's talk a bit about the map maker. It's still in beta, but we've got a lot of new stuff coming.
Now you can submit your maps for the world to play. After it gets approved by your friends, it goes to a public map pool where everyone can play your map, and after they play it, they can vote thumbs up or down. The best map of the day will be available for 24 hours so everyone can play.
That's right. Coming in this update with the map maker, we will have 2 new slots. The first is the test slot where you can try out and rate maps that players have submitted from across the world. And in the second, we will pick a daily winner that got the very best ratings, and you can play it for trophies. We have been listening to all of your suggestions for the map maker and are working as fast as we can to implement them. Coming in this update, we will be adding bounty and heist, and in addition, you'll be able to use jump pads and teleporters.
And as always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And we will see you in December for Brawladays. Brawladay.
To Brawl Talk and to the first update of the year. Now, Ryan, what the heck are you doing?
Well, Danny, I'm so glad you asked, because in this update, we are going to space. Now suit up.
Not again.
Perfect. Are you ready?
5, 4, 3.
Here we go! Hello and welcome to Season 5, Space Cats.
And we are releasing our first cat brawler named Kit. Uh-oh, it seems we got a replacement.
It seems that the new brawler Kit has been replaced by Colonel Ruffs! Welcome to Season 5, Star Force. Colonel Ruffs is the colonel of the Star Force spaceship. He is a master strategist, our newest chromatic brawler, and a dog?
Now for Ruff's main attack, he shoots 2 parallel projectiles that when it hits a wall it bounces. So it's kinda like Rico's, but a bit different because it's 2 at the same time, so you can have like interesting results.
Colonel Ruffs is a support brawler, so for his super, he brings down a supply drop from space that can damage enemies when it lands and brings power up for your team.
And for the Star Force season skins, we have Terry 1, you can see the name there, and Ronin Ruffs.
Also coming in the update, we have new Lunar New Year skins, and they're space themed.
They are Space Ox Bull, Navigator Colette, and Dark Lord Spike.
Keep an eye out because 2019's Lunar New Year skins are available for the last time.
And we are also getting a new Starpoint skin, which is Dark Tide Carl.
Also coming on Valentine's Day, we have a skin called Smooth Lou. The Championship Challenge is back. The first one is coming to you in February.
And if you pass this first stage, you can continue playing the championship through the game. And we are also getting 8 new gadgets.
We'll be releasing 2 gadgets per week, and you'll be able to vote on which ones come first on our social media channels.
And 6 animated pins.
And Lunar New Year pins. That's our first update of 2021. Be sure to subscribe to catch all the news coming.
And we'll see each other again in March, or sooner. Or in March. Mr. P, Poco, Frank, Jean, Nanny.
3, 2, 1. Draw!
What's that, little buddy? Tell me your last words. I can't hear you.
And welcome to Brawl Talk!
Welcome to Season 6, The Gold Arm Gang.
And we are going back to our Wild West roots with Belle.
Belle is the chromatic brawler of the season. She's an outlaw who likes to rob banks in any town she can find.
And she's a sharpshooter, and with her main attack, she attacks the target and the projectile keeps bouncing back and forth loud.
That's right, and for her super, she fires a special bullet. Then after it hits the target, that target will take extra damage from any source.
And she's also getting a killer skin with the Brawl Pass, which is called Belle Goldhand.
But don't worry, because we'll be safe as long as we have the new Gunslinger Colt skin, which is the first one on the pass.
And we are also getting a bunch of Wild West skins with Marshall Ruffs, Miss Fortune Tara, Amber de la Vega, and Quick Draw Edgar.
But it doesn't stop there. In this Power League season, you'll be able to unlock Saloon 8-Bit as well as 2 exclusive profile icons.
And for Golden Week, we are getting Nekobi and Gold Nekobi.
Also in this update is Lantern Sandy and Do-It-Yourself Surge.
And Ryan, how about Archvillain B?
Great question, Danny. Archvillain B is our previous Supercell Make winner, and she will be coming in this update. But there's more. We have a brand new Supercell Make campaign for Nita's Summer Splash, so go check it out and design your own skin there.
Let's talk game modes, Ryan.
Our newest seasonal game mode is called Knockout. This is a best of 3 where you'll try to eliminate the enemy brawlers.
Now the twist is that once you eliminate a brawler, they don't respawn, so you have to deal with the situation with only 2 brawlers on your side.
Hey Danny, have you heard about Squeak?
Squeak who?
The new brawler.
Belle doesn't squeak.
No! Squeak is the second brawler that's coming in this update. He's part of Colonel Ruff's Star Force trio and an alien being that has evolved from the cumulative drool on Ruff's dog toys.
That's true, and he throws explosive toys towards enemies, and the toys stick to walls and the brawler because of all the drooling.
That's right, and his super is a frag bomb that when thrown on the map occupies a large area and explodes. So you'll have to be quick if you want to evade it.
He's gonna be released in May, and he will come with a mythic rarity.
The Besides that, we're getting more animated pins.
And fast forward and rewind on replays.
And true gold and silver skins for Spike, Nita, and Jean.
And Duo Showdown is coming to the map maker. So thank you for watching, and we see each other in June.
Transition. Well, Danny, I'm so glad you asked, because in this update, It's with a heavy heart that I announce that this will be my last Brawl Talk. I've taken a new role at Supercell as the community lead over...
Welcome to Brawl Talk. I'm Paula, the new community manager, and in this update...
Wait, what was that? Don't tell me it's...
It's the Summer of Dinosaurs!
That's right, the 7th season is coming and it's called Jurassic Splash.
So from the combination of dinosaurs and summer, we present to you Buzz.
Buzz is the lifeguard of the Velocirapids water park and is also the chromatic brawler for this season.
So he's not very good at his job due to his size and his short arms, but he loves to enforce rules and tell people what to do, or better, tell people what not to do.
Speaking of what not to do, if I was you, I would run away from him. He's a short-range brawler who throws a series of punches.
But running might not be enough, because with his super, he can throw his life buoy at an enemy or a wall, and then he can pull himself towards it. And then if he does that against a brawler, he can stun the brawler for a short while.
And he also plays in a punk band, so Born Bad Bass is exclusive skin for this season.
And the first skin of this season is Surfer Call.
But Cal is not the only one getting ready for sunbathing. We have Dino, Leon, Beach Time Mortis, Coco Rosa, Jetski, Jackie for Power League, and Whale Watch Nita, which was created by the last Supercell Make winners. Fontis, Incastle, Beats, and Francie.
And non-summer skins, but still very cool, we are getting Burger Lou, we have Herms Max, and Mega Box Darrow celebrating our first anniversary in China, so everyone will get it for free.
And to support Born Bad Bass, we've brought the rest of the band, which are Trash Poco on the guitars and Wicked Stu on the drums.
And not part of the band, but still super cool, Vicious BB get into the game in a challenge, so you can get it for free if you beat the challenge, but of course it will be in the shop afterward.
And if you're a football or soccer fan, we are in a partnership with the Latin America Master League.
The Brawl Stars Master League features one of the most iconic teams in Latin America. And we are getting also skins for that, of course, but also it's the first esports tournament where only football clubs will be participating.
And the teams include, wait, because it's hard to remember, Boca Juniors, América de Cali, Universidad de Chile, Universitario de Perú, Nacional de Uruguay, Corinthians, Atlético Nacional de Medellín, Cerro Porteño, River Plate, Liga de Quito, Flamengo, Club América y Chivas.
Salve pro Mengão e pro Timão. So get ready to play and represent your team, and stay tuned for more information.
For the knockout fans, it's now permanent with some improvements and new maps.
And apart from new challenge, we are also getting the Brawl Stars Championship Challenge rewards revamped.
And this summer we want to try 3 new game modes. We'll have Volley Brawl, where you can let the ball hit the ground on your half of the map. If it does, the enemy team scores. The first team getting 2 points wins the match.
And Basket Brawl, a community suggestion. So plays a bit like Brawl Ball, but the map is shorter and you have to hit the ball in the basket. But the trick is that the basket is actually moving.
And last but not least, hold the trophy. There is 1 trophy on the map, and the team who holds it for longer wins the match. But watch out, because the brawler who is holding the trophy gets slowed down. So you must protect your teammate at all costs.
Wait, that wasn't the last one. Present Plunder is dead, but now is reborn as Trophy Thieves. We have reskinned the events to be more on brand with the Who Stole the Trophy campaign that we have on the esports channels. So instead of carrying a present, you're now carrying a trophy.
And for the map maker enthusiasts, we are now adding modifiers. You already know some of them, like Meteor or energy drinks, but we are adding new ones. And the good thing is they can also be used in friendly rooms.
Also, we are getting 5 new objects. We have Healing, Spikes, Damage Clouds, Slow, and a fast booster tile.
And of course, they can also be used in Map Maker. And besides that, we are adding tons of new maps, and also a new set of maps for Power League.
So hey Paula, how about the third member of the gift shop trio?
Oh yeah, Colette's and Edgar's boss, Griff. He's an epic brawler. He's very greedy and, to be honest, not the most caring person. He uses tips from Edgar's and Colette's tip jar to attack.
And those tips work in an interesting way. He tosses 9 coins and they spread out the further they go. So you can annoy people from very far, but the real damage happens if the enemy is next to you.
As for his super, he throws 5 sharp-edged banknotes in a white cone, dealing damage on the way in and on the way back. The farther away the opponents are, the greater is the damage. And on the way back, they can go over walls.
And look at that, you can get Griff for free with a challenge in July. And if you beat the challenge, you get Griff before everyone else.
But don't worry, if you don't beat the challenge, you will be able to get Griff anyway from boxes or from the shop once he's released the following